This recipe was my grandmother's. I think this is the best meatloaf on planet Earth. Everyone says that, but you know, try it. You tell me whether you like it. First thing that we're gonna do, butter into our hot pan, add our onions, our celery. I'm gonna salt this to help pull the moisture out of it. A little pepper. We're gonna let that season away. I love this slope-sided saute pan. Perfect for a dish like this. Our tomatoes, pinch of nutmeg, healthy cup of spinach measured after it's been squeezed. I wanna make sure I got every little bit out. There's a little bit more. And I'm gonna let it drop in there very, very slowly. And the reason is I don't want clumps of spinach. Sherry. Now, one of the issues with meatloaf, of course, is getting rid of the moisture, right? That's one of the reasons we put breadcrumbs and eggs and other stuff in there. I want to make sure when this vegetable mixture goes into our meat mixture that my pan is dry. There's no liquid running out of there. When I push it, there's no liquid running out of there. Beef, pork, and veal. I want this in a nice big bowl, so when I mix it, I don't have stuff flying everywhere. I've got my beaten egg, a little bit of heavy cream, and my breadcrumbs. I have made this dish so much. It is tight, tight, tight. And then the last thing I want to add are my vegetables. When we add that hot vegetable mixture, the meat is cold and it's gonna drop the temperature on those vegetables right away. So all I do is a couple of turns like that, and I use the best tool in the kitchen for mixing and combining, which is my 2 hands. This is our opportunity to season. Put our salt in there. And this is sort of perfect meatloaf consistency. It's holding together. It's not too wet. Slice of bacon in the bottom of the pan. Lift the whole thing out and put it in the loaf pan. Next thing, tomato paste loosened with a little bit of water, not ketchup. The thing that I love about this recipe is that piece of bacon on the bottom helps keep it from sticking, and it aromatizes the whole dish with that smoky bacon fat. And I'm just gonna lay a slice of bacon across the top here because everyone's gonna get a nice little crisp piece of bacon with their slice. One below, one on top. It worked for my grandma, it's gonna work for you. Onto a sheet tray. 325-degree oven for, you know, hour and 45 minutes, 2 hours. You want it cooked all the way through and you want that coarse meat to set. That is a beauty. Our meatloaf is still a little warm, but it's rested for a little while. You can see the bacon has shrunk, that fat has basted it. Serve this with mashed potatoes, with gravy, some green beans, some carrots, whatever you like. You don't want to cut your meatloaf too thin, you know, ½ an inch. This is a splendid example of just a delicious, home-cooked, easy peasy meal. I think the reason that I make this recipe is for sandwiches. Sweet honey bread, onions, meatloaf, ketchup. Mmm.